from Los Angeles. We proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip.
And they've done well in this matchup. I mean, 2-0 against them to this point, a win here, and they take the season series with a sweep in sight.
You know, they know what they can do against these guys. I think the key is you try to avoid complacency. Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes but seems to get away with it.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. They double him with Middleton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Here's Dinwiddie. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Back to Griffin. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Horford. Lays it up off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Stolen by Middleton. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Dinwiddie. In the corner, Horford with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Dinwiddie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot, but Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
For the finish. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Pass to Carter-Williams. Here's O'Quinn. Drains the 19-footer.
You know, O'Quinn has a pretty nice touch for a guy his size, no matter where he is on the floor.
To the inside. Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Clippers trail. In the corner, Horford with it. That 3 off the mark. And they're running. Here's Cook. Off target from outside. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Los Angeles. And Horford wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Well, we know this. Al Horford's release is extremely quick. He can get that shot off in no time.
One-on-one here. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. .131 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
Here's O'Quinn. A second chance effort. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. There is something interesting about Kyle O'Quinn. He's widely considered one of the funniest players in the NBA.
And that sense of humor, I think, can unite a locker room. It's led to some crazy interactions with celebrities and spawned some great pranks. But you love to have positive energy. It makes for a very good teammate.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Laverne. The rebound by Cook. And Phoenix has possession. Trailing by 2. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Holiday brings the double team. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
It's stolen. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Laverne. And here is Moore. He's covered by Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Tries again. To the wing on the left. Baines. And again, no good by the Clippers. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks it loose. One-on-one fast break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
It could go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The drive by Green. Griffin with the steal. From deep. And that's good. Draymond Green for 3. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Murray with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Cook. Right side, high post. A finish. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And they get it. You can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Well, court vision, Doris, one of those intangible skills. You had it when you played, and when it comes to seeing the floor, I'm sure you have people that impress you with the way they see what's going on.
Kevin, I feel very lucky and fortunate to have witnessed one of the seminal players of his generation and arguably the greatest passer in the history of the NBA, and that's LeBron James. I mean, this guy's ability to make any pass, to put a 50-foot pass on a rope from one side of the floor, maybe from the hash mark to the opposite corner, and put it in the shooting pocket of different players is mind-boggling. At the center spot, you've got the young and talented and pass-first center of Nikola Jokic. And then, of course, the man who, to me, for a 10-year stretch was the best pure point guard in the NBA, and that's Chris Paul. And listen, historically, some of the guys I loved watching, Steve Nash, John Stockton, I loved Mo Cheeks. Listen, I'm very partial to men who want to distribute the basketball and who take special relish in watching guys score baskets off their work.
The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, it's been an up-and-down quarter for him on the offensive end, mostly down, though.
The call will go against Jerebko. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers trail 5-5. The wide open look here for Holiday. Drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
Here's O'Quinn, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Sharge outside. Pass to Laverne. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's O'Quinn. Here is Cook. Looking to end the run. Sharge grabs the board. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make. .143 left in the first half. There's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
On the inbound, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
Whiteside, good.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Back to Horford. No good that time. Griffin with some nice D. Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. There's 18 seconds left in the first half.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
Stolen by Middleton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Blake Griffin getting it done for Phoenix. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now here's Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's off from three-point range.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. Drills it from outside.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Urepko in the post. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, it's tough to see how he misses that one. I don't think the defense was all that tight on him.
Down low. Here's Urepko. Back to Murray. The reverse. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, the big man, Kyle O'Quinn, showing pretty touch on the pass.
Pass to Horford. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper. Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports, and you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Murray. That one's not going to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Dinwiddie. They shoot again. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Here's Jerebko. And the Suns miss again. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. For 3, Murray hits the 3-point bomb. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Clippers in the lead. Holiday looking over the floor. That one falls. Holiday's got 8. More and more we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. Birch. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Here's Jerebko. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Saric. Back to Holiday. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 10. Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's O'Quinn. Over Laverne. Phoenix no good that time either. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. And Laverne throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's O'Quinn. Misses from close range.
Oh, great efforts there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Here's Holiday. Here's Laverne. Misses the shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. To the middle. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Laverne's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Griffin slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Mullen for 3. Clippers leading by 8. Down low. Birch's shot's good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Back to Laverne. Pass to Birch. A beautiful reverse layup. Birch has got 4 this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Left side, Griffin. Outside for Murray. Here's Whiteside. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night in, night out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night basis. Things aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you. Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players who pride themselves on being available.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan loved to play every night.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. It's stolen by Mullen. To the inside. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Griffin. Whiteside inside.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That free throw good from Holiday.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's up a 3. Yarebko can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Cook. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Now here is Holiday. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. They grabbed their own miss. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Another shot. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside, Mullen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Outside Holiday. Here's Baines. That three off the mark.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
And Holiday, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Gets the first, that will push the lead to double digits. All free throws good from Drew Holiday. And it's Cook with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Mullen. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Holiday. That shot no good.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus, not good.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Over to the wing. It's House outside. And the Suns miss again.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last two games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drew Holiday.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Just 5 on the clock. Up top, Griffin. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so here are the Clippers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with